moto accessories for every make and model. You also saw Herschel Lawrence pulling absolute monster pull shots all year using their Works Connection starter device. Thank you very much to Works Connection. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the talent. You guys are not here to listen to me. First up, the mastermind behind PulpMX, Media Empire, the premier outlet in motor media. Please welcome Steve Mathis.
All right, everybody, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thank you to the sponsors, because they're reading them off. They're really good at that. If you want to come in Monday nights and read my shit off, yeah, you can do that.
Love it. That'd be a dream. Beside him, we have Fly Racing Senior Manager in Media Communications and your NBC Sports Hangtown Trackside Analyst, Mr. Jason Thomas.
Side track. Side piece. No, it's great to be here. We've been doing these live shows all over the country for a long time now, and thank you everybody for being here. These are a great time, and if it's not a great time, it was free. So, exactly right. Even better. There you go. Which is the next guest, that's his favorite price. That's his favorite price right there.
No doubt about it.
When you guys said there's a free swag bag for all the hosts, he ran right over that table.
We are alike in that.
Yeah.
It's free. Okay. As already introduced partially here, we have the voice of racer action and NBC Sports Hangtown TV announcer. If you're paying, he's saying, Mr. Jason Wygant.
Yeah. We've got some special guests coming in tonight as well. You guys like my shirt? I got Weege's wife's name.
He put my wife, it says I Heart Elisa, that's my wife's name.
He's put, Jet's chick there. I got Weege in a coffin, R.I.P. Weege. But hey man, somebody made it for me.
Oh yeah, I didn't. You're only 20 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this you living long enough to see yourself become the villain?
Is that what this is? I just thought it was appropriate tonight in Hangtown.
So you got R.I.P. Weege.
Yeah.
And my wife's name on the shirt.
Yeah. And Suck It JT.
Suck It JT.
Yeah.
But are you actually just here to learn?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just happy to be here. It doesn't really matter how this show goes.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. I do have 5-4 Gizmodo scores also written on here.
Okay.
But, I mean, honestly, he wrote good. He wrote very good. Came from the back.
See, now you're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Well, no,
you wear a shirt, you're mocking him with all your bling.
This isn't real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Not real. And then also, you're making fun of his scores.
Yep.
And then also, you're saying he rode really well.
Yes, he really did.
This is part of the act.
Yeah.
This is part of the act, or are you being serious?
I just want to thank God for being here.
All right.
Fourth that went too fast. Shouldn't have done that. Listen, lots to get into tonight for sure. Real quickly, Hangtown, I've said this before, I came here in 1997 and it was a pile of crap. We rode it on Monday. Yeah, this was on Sunday. There's no track that's been more improved than over the years in Hangtown. I love this place now. Great viewing area, great soil. Obstacles are great. So kudos to the dirt diggers. They're still a little aggressive, the dirt diggers are.
Yeah, and they're all getting older, so they're only going to get more aggressive if you step on the lawn.
More aggressive than Daytona?
Less aggressive.
Less aggressive than Daytona.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
If they had scooters, maybe they would be on par.
Couple of Hangtown, before we get to our first guest, my Hangtown memories, I'll ask you two guys. I got two Hangtown memories. One is JT held up Ryan Dungey, cost him the win here. That was one memory. Who can just helping Stu? Who can forget? Second one, you have a sweet hole shot photo from this track coming out of turn 2, right?
Sure did.
Yeah.
I started 1 and 3 that day. I somehow, I don't know, I got blacked out like Will Ferrell in Old School.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened.
Yeah.
How I did that.
Weege, your Hangtown memories?
Yeah, nothing spectacular off the track here that I can tell. There was one, I like a deal. You like a deal. I like a deal.
Yeah.
There was a establishment headed back to where the hotel was that had a deal where if you paid for a dance with a lady, they would give you a free tape.
Oh.
A free tape. And I was like, it's like a deal. If you paid for the dance, you get a videotape to bring home as well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Of the dance?
No.
Oh. What kind of
Yeah,
dance
you
are
have
you
to be
talking
18
about?
and over to watch this tape.
Oh, one of those tapes.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I thought he was going. I was trying
Yeah,
to...
it was unbelievable. It was such a good deal. I was like,
talking
to
in
do
riddles.
this. I'm getting a free tape as a bonus. So, I don't remember the name. 20 minutes from here.
Oh yeah, Charles 50.
You know what I'm talking about?
Showgirls.
I went there with Tortelli.
Yeah, showgirls.
You went there for telling.
I did.
So normally I don't really do that kind of thing, but when they threw in the free videotape to bring home,
Locked to a frame.
oh yeah, took the deal. Thank you, Hangtown and the greater Sacramento, Rancho Cordova area for your great buy one get one deals.
And you went with Tortelli?
I did.
Saturday after practice?
Sunday after the race.
Sunday after the
Yep. Yep. So, you know Mark Peters?
Yep.
Peters was building his track in Florida at the time, and I was hurt. It was 02. It was when I stayed with you and Alan Brown. I was hurt, and I wasn't racing at all. So, Tortelli's thinking he's going to win the title that year with rain that year. Here, remember how muddy it was second moto? He got mud in his eyes, completely blew the weekend, whatever. So Mark Peters was like, I know what'll fix this weekend.
Oh, we're gonna lighten the mood.
Yeah. I don't know about any free tape. I don't think we got a free tape.
I was hunting the
But
deal.
we definitely went there.
Could he see what was going on?
He did finally, yes.
He did. Okay.
But I was pouring water, like a baby, like a bird mom into a baby bird, like pouring water into his eyes after the race. I'm gonna get my favorite memory?
Yes.
Okay. My first year here was 98.
Yep.
I was just graduated high school and hadn't got a ride yet, so my dad and I were driving all over the country. I think I got, it was my best finish ever in 98 here that weekend. And my dad was like cloud nine, right? Like just over the moon about how I rode that day. The next race is High Point. So we're driving from here to south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm like, hey, let's just take our time. I had a good week. I'll do some running this week. And he's like, nope, you're riding Wednesday. We gotta go now. Oh wow. He drove 41 hours straight.
Damn.
Yeah. So I knew they were cheering for my story. I did, yes. But I was studying, I was in college. I studied the whole time. My dad drove 41 hours in a row.
Straight.
So I could practice on Wednesday.
To get home and practice.
Get to Pennsylvania to practice before High Point.
Just to get in practice.
Absolute psychopath. Yep.
All right, well, listen, enough of us. Let's bring in our first guest. The man, the myth, the legend, Supercross champ, motocross champion, James Stewart.
We gotta work on these things now. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming out, James Stewart. Wow.
We found a way to squeeze him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was begging. He really wanted to be part of the show. We didn't think he was up to snuff as far as celebrity enough, interesting things to say enough.
Would like anybody care? My question was, would anybody care?
Yes, right. So we had to we went over with the agency to figure out if it would move the needle. So we decided to let him do it.
Yeah.
We need a favorite Hangtown memory.
Probably this 2012 24-0 is the
Oh, it's
ride.
coming, baby. Remember when James switched to Suzuki and just went 1-1 right
Yeah, I
off the
hooked him
bat?
up that day. I hooked him up. Remember, I got him down his way.
JT held up us.
Hooked you up.
Oh, did you?
I did, absolutely. I got in the way.
Well, I just remember him blasting 24-0, 24-0.
Oh, right off the rip.
Yeah. So I just quit racing. I retired, came back. So but probably honestly, my first year, 2002. That was a good year. I won the first moto, it was dry and it rained, and at that time I wasn't a good mud rider, and I won anyway. So probably that one.
That was your second national?
Yeah.
You won your first two.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
won repeatedly for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah. I remember the 06 year when you chased down, both you and Ricky chased down Chad that year. That was a pretty memorable one. I was in the race, and I remember being like on the other side of the track, and I'm like, I go to the jump side. Did they catch him? Did they catch him? What's happening over there?
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a good one too. Yeah, that one. I had a moment with Steve's guy, Dirty
Oh,
Dog.
yeah, well, you
Tim
listen,
Berry.
Dirty Dog. Dirty
Yeah.
Dog.
The 15th.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
His side, your side.
James went down somewhere, and he lost his front brake lever.
Yeah.
So now he was prime. Blood was in the water. So Timmy thought, well, let me just knock him down. And they came to a bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Right-hander? Right-hander.
Yeah, the off-kick. He literally gassed it. The problem was we were teammates. And I had no goggles on, I was all beat up, trying to let him go, and I heard him gas the 450 Kawasaki going downhill, Like he did me dirty.
Hey, him and Andrew Short both are like crazy nice people, and also wildly dirty racers.
They can be.
Smiley face assassins.
Yeah, you came up with that name, by the way. You coined that name.
Nope.
Yep.
Timmy has a temper, correct?
Yes.
He does lose it.
But he's just dirty in general. He doesn't need to have a temper to be dirty. Like he's a very, very aggressive.
On the track?
Oh yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me? Oh yeah.
I felt there was a while where Ernie was in his sights.
Yeah.
And we were taking Ernie out or hitting Ernie hard, and I'm like, dude, you gotta stop.
Remember when he teed up MC?
Yeah,
Phoenix 04?
Yeah, we did RC, 2003 Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, but that's how I know so much about body language. That was in the truck with a dirty dog. That's how you. Yes, I know when people are like, "Oh, well, she's gonna take me." You wouldn't even know.
You learned it from Timmy. Dirty Dog. Learned it from Dirty Dog. Do we bring up 2003 Salt Lake with RC? Do we even bring that up?
We moved past that. Yeah.
You and RC
Yeah, we
have
passed that. Yeah.
It's like a really bad incident in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just you don't rehash it.
I was
There's just
gonna-
nothing to go over anymore.
No, I was going to put them on the shirt, but I decided not to. Who remembers Hangtown with Stu and Ron going at it? How about that one? I think that bike helped him a little bit, just a tad.
Yeah, well, not that time. I mean, I give him credit, he rode good. And that was before, I still thought I was still good enough to overcome the bike. But I mean, you rode good.
Vegas was better. The battle in Vegas was better to watch.
Yeah, but this one was way harder.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I was cramped up the second lap of second moto. Second lap, my hands were cramping up. It was a rough one, but I could not let him beat me. I was gonna die trying.
The best of that was like, you know, as a racer and also a fan, all you're doing, you know, like just bench racing all the time. At dinner, at the track, your bicycle rides, you're just bench racing, talking about what if, this, that, the other thing. All summer, it was like, man, I really think if Stu was on CBDF, he would be smashing these fools. And then we got it at Glen Helen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there it is.
Did he win that day? On the first row?
Tiny, yeah, I think.
I don't remember.
Like by this much, I think. Photo finish.
You know what's funny about the Hangtown though? I was literally about 2 corners from giving up and letting him out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
He was that close.
I was so tired. Yeah, and he got tired first, but I wouldn't have finished it. I was done. He had me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you worried at that point, like, hey, maybe I made the wrong decision on this bike? Because, like, based on that and the Vegas the week before, it looked like this guy's going to be legit.
Yeah, but just like what happened in 06 or 05, Cali was not letting me ride it, so I didn't have a choice, so I knew I was stuck, but yeah, I just didn't want him to beat me because he was actually really good, and then there was a little bit of, back in the day you have the factory Kawasaki and Pro Circuit, so there was like a little animosity, one to each mixed team, and I was kind of upset that I couldn't get the 4-stroke. Mitch was just really handing the stuff out to him, so, but yeah, he had it. I was done.
Hey, before can we just lower the volume a little bit in the room? Just pipe down a little bit if we can. Kind of loud.
Talking as quiet as I can.
Yeah, right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. If you want to chat, you can go outside.
What? Why did you ride? Why did you ride the 125 that year?
Because Kawasaki felt like I was going to be up front winning, so if they felt like the bike blew up, it was going to look a bad look for them. And it was blowing up. But you didn't know.
It was not your decision, though.
Oh, no.
You wanted to ride.
I wanted it, yeah. Especially after this race. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
we knew.
it was the same in 05, right?
Yeah.
With the 450, because I remember,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, probably am, but like, didn't you test the 450 at Thunder Valley?
Yeah. No,
Because I was buddies with Burner, and Burner's like, you have no idea what I just experienced in Thunder Valley, because he was on the 250, you were on the 450, and then you weren't racing.
yeah, it was crazy, different. So now I wanted to race it. Yeah, in 05, and it was partly why I kind of redid my Kawasaki deal, thinking that I would. But I think that's what made it even worse for me in 2005, because I knew how much better it was. But yeah, I wanted to race both years. Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. They were afraid the bike was going to blow up. And you're too high profile.
But hold on, do you remember in the '04 when it was the Suzuki Cowie hybrid, which is like the weirdest thing ever, the
Yeah.
Frankenstein bike?
Yeah.
That bike blew up like we used to
blew up everywhere.
every week. We used to make jokes about them pushing that motorcycle off. It was like,
Rich's bikes weren't bad, but everyone else who rode them?
Everybody.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk a little bit about 2026, James, because you've been in the spot with Jet Lawrence, so dominant, one of the all-timers. I think his hobbling off the podium looks worse. He says it's better when he rides. If you're Jet, what did you see from him, and should he be happy with that? Are we going to get a better Jet? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, one, I should be happy he's racing. I mean, I know I was happy to see him back. And like I said on the broadcast, to me personally, it's not like he's healthy. It's not like he's going to get way faster, but what he'll be able to do is more consistently. And yeah, I don't know how much pain, how big a pain, how hurt is he? So, I mean, depending on how he feels and if he can race, ride in the league, I think it's really up to how he feels. I mean, I would be happy being off for that many months, and then getting better throughout the day, but Sunday, Monday, and then coming here, I just don't know how healthy he is.
when you watch him ride, how much pain do you think he's in?
I don't know how much pain he's in, or is it the pain, or is it
How much limiting? Like I guess
Yeah.
limiting, right?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's the pain or is it he can't do what he normally could do. I mean, I think if I was Jet, I think I would rather deal with the pain, because if it's something like, yeah, it hurts, but I can't do what I normally do, and I know that's gonna be the norm, that would suck. The pain eventually get over, but yeah, you could see a lot. He was really compensating for all his legs and stuff, and who knows, is that the fear of just getting back out to racing? Was it really that much different than home? But I think this weekend will be a big weekend for him. Not really if he wins, but just does he look the same afterwards?
Weege and I were talking to him, I'm sure.
You and Deegs were talking?
No, Weege and I were talking to him. He's like, in between motos, they got a hairdryer and hot towels, and they are keeping that circulation going. They're keeping that thing warm. I'm just like, holy smokes, man! Like, it is a full-time job. Pain, circulation, looseness, all of that to keep that thing good. Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of a little bit, and I know that okay, the dynamic's different, the reasons are different, but when I watched him last weekend, he just looked human, for lack of a better word. Like, he just looked kind of normal, average. I know he's not average. For him, he looked kind of average. And like, when you were at JGR, like the Yamaha, I felt like was so bad in the early days that it was the 10 bike was so limiting. I'd watch you race your whole life, right? I'm 65 on, 15 on. And when I watched you on that bike, I was like, I mean, he's good, but like, he doesn't look like James Stewart to me. And last weekend, I watched Jet, I'm like, he's really good, but he doesn't look like Jet Lawrence to me.
Yeah, well, I think two things. I honestly think Hunter Lawrence is better than he was last year. And we know he was close last year. He was able to run. So I think a healthy Jet, I don't think you would have, if the same results happen, a healthy Jet, I don't know if you look at, as he not like Jet Lawrence. To me, the part the Jet Lawrence I didn't see was when we saw him in practice slamming into things, and I saw him landing on stuff, and he couldn't do it smooth like Jet Lawrence. But I truthfully think if he was healthy, he would have had a problem beating Hunter.
Totally, yeah. I'm not saying you won the
You
race.
think a 2024 Jet Lawrence is battling Hunter a little bit?
He doesn't beat Hunter.
Yeah.
24 doesn't beat that guy.
Yeah, I don't. And I'm a little bit more open-minded to whether he beats him or not. But like the thing that was missing from Jet is when Jet gets into a tight spot, he has this burst that no one can touch. He doesn't have that right now. He does not have that.
Yeah.
And that has been the difference maker for him. I don't know, 15 times in the races he's won. He's been like, okay, pressure's on. I'm going to do something ridiculous for about 2 laps, and that's going to be enough to get me across the finish line. He simply can't. He cannot do that.
Yeah. Well, I think that I think that'll come back just from racing. I mean, we talked about in the calls that first corner. I mean, that was the first time that we talked in the race. It was like that timidness. Hayden had a little bit of the same thing, but that part will come back. So those bursts of speed will come back. I just think the level that his brother's gotten up to, I mean, even Jorge Prada, like, there's a lot of guys who wanted to knock him down before he's gotten hurt. And they're coming out there, and because the Jet was so good, it made all those guys raise their game, and we saw him get close to it last year. And then now this year, it would have been a good race. I mean, ultimately, if he was healthy coming in this championship, he's your favorite. Like, he's your favorite. He's beat those guys too many times, but as far as last weekend, from what I saw from Hunter Lawrence versus Jet Lawrence, the person who wins that race is the person that starts in front.
It's that close now, even healthy. It would be tough for healthy Jet to beat Hunter at this point.
Yeah, I've seen healthy Jet get beat by Hunter.
Absolutely.
So, I ask you this, I ask all of you this. Neither of them, this is a relative statement. Neither of them are exceptionally great at Hangtown. Both of them have had their struggles at this racetrack historically. You look at Jet in 2021. You look at the crash he had in 2024. Hunter's last year was not good at all at this race.
Yeah.
I don't know. We may get the same result we got last week. They may go 1-3 for all I know, but it's an interesting setup for them coming in because this has not been a great place for them.
Yeah, I think that a little bit of that is motorcycle. Honda just for the last couple of years, I mean, I think that's what they've been working on, is just making it more
It's like switchy on this track.
And this track is like that. I also think this track is really hard to pass when you get a bad start. And certain years they make a few corners, tightens it up. So I need a little bit of both. Maybe they're not as good, but I think Hangtown, these guys done a great job at really making this track kind of feel like other tracks. It's not like it used to be where you came up here and it was like you had to stop it. It's sand, or this place is super hard packed. It's pretty loose. Yeah. So I just think the bike setup, maybe they're not as comfortable, and then the track's kind of hard to pass. And then last year,
I made it over here.
yeah, you had Aaron Plessinger out front, the first motor he drove great. Yeah, Eli.
You might take him out last.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
I forgot about AP last year. Yeah, AP on it.
Jet only got third, right?
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah. He didn't won the race.
Yeah.
He got past at the end, right?
Yeah, because forgive me if I'm wrong, I just remember us talking about, like, we kept hyping up Jet versus Eli, and it was Aaron almost winning the race. And we were like, I kind of forgot about this dude. So.
Was that?
Oh yeah,
This year that was 24 though, right?
Was that 24?
Okay. I think it's 24.
Eli won the first moto last year, but I think Plessinger led most of it. Isn't that true? Eli only get him.
Well, I'm thinking of the race Sexton passed Aaron the last lap.
That was another
2 different years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aaron almost won twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, watch him drink tomorrow.
Yeah, clearly, yeah.
That brings up the sixth one. This brings up something interesting. We were rehearsing today, and somebody brought up the last to first Sexton ride. Is that legendary or not? And I feel like for some reason that is not getting talked about
Because of the
enough.
jet factor.
That's it. It's just not there.
If Jet had been healthy and that happened, it would be one of the most legendary things that ever happened. But in my opinion, Jet crashing and being hurt completely changed how people view that guy.
Well, let's ask the people who knew the race. Like, what did they think? What did they remember? Like, you got Eli 2015.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Yes, show of hands. So you got this is great. Good move, James. So
Hold on. No one. If anybody says that anything beats the 2015 Eli ride,
we're taking it to the street.
I can't fight. So I'm not gonna fight anybody, but I would want to fight.
We're taking it to the street. Show of hands with noise. We're going to compare the Sexton last to first and the Eli winning by a minute and a half in 2015. So if you think last to first was the best ride, let's hear it. It's fun. Okay, 2015 Tomac wins by a minute and a half. That's best. Closer than I thought.
It was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life.
Timmy Ferry, 3rd and 03. Timmy Ferry, 3rd and 03.
3rd and 03.
He has been responsible for many of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. That Tomac ride, I was standing on the side of the track, like my jaw, I know my jaw to the floor is not a long distance, but my jaw was to the floor.
Yeah.
I could not believe what I was watching.
So we did a re-raceable with Eli on that race.
Yeah.
He came in, he said, forks are no good. First moto. Forks are no good.
Yeah.
They made it fork change.
Second moto.
Second moto,
Yeah.
fork change.
Gained about a minute.
His best lap was 5 seconds better than second place's best lap, which is Dungy. 5 seconds.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was watching
Probably
it
had
too.
some of that though.
I didn't know in 15 if you were watching.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that's better than the last one first? Minute and a half long.
Yeah.
Can we compare?
It's gonna feel so good to be, you've done it.
You won by
200
minutes.
times,
Yeah.
Where you are just, you lead every lap, easy. It's gotta feel so good at the end of the day where you're like, dude, I
Yeah.
kicked everyone's ass and I'm the man.
Now, I guess the reason it's hard for me to answer because I've done both.
Yeah.
I got won by.
That sounds really hard to answer, man.
Pretty good.
No, I was just thinking like when I went home, which one I was more proud of, the minute 20 or
Yeah.
like last to first, and I think it's last to first because I always knew.
Buds? 03?
Yeah, 03. Yeah, maybe done it another time, but 03.
Wouldn't shock me.
And I think it was because I always knew if I wanted to try to beat him by a minute, I could do that. But I guess the last to first, I was proud of because I couldn't hit my normal lines and I was still able to catch them. So to me, it was like another challenge, and I was like figuring out how to go fast, taking a slow line. So I was proud of that.
I think part of the reason the Tomac one ranks higher than the Sexton one, I was saying this to him. Tomac has gone on to be this legend. Everybody loves him.
his first year.
He has gone on to, though, so I think that seals that in history of like, that wasn't just anybody winning by a minute and a half. That was beast mode. And since that Hangtown race, Sexton has had all these ups and downs. So I almost feel like what you do after affects how much that one ride is legendary. And Tomac is held in a much higher regard than Sexton is right now.
I remember leaving Hangtown going, he may never lose again.
I will say this though, and I get what you're saying, and I think we'll clear this up. Nobody's saying that his ride wasn't good. No, I don't think anybody does that besides Chase. To be honest with you, like I mean, yeah, I don't see Jet doing that.
Really? Okay.
No, I don't, and not
What's the
because
different about Chase?
Well, I don't think he looks up sometimes. Anyway, so it's good. No, I mean,
He didn't know how far down he was.
Yeah.
but when Chase is healthy, Chase can beat anybody, clearly, anybody, including Jim Lawrence. So I think the thing is like, I know how good Chase is, and that's why I wouldn't say that, oh, anybody can do it. I believe Chase Sexton was the only person who can do that.
I remember very vividly in this series in 2023, Chase got hurt at round
Here,
2.
right?
Yeah.
Coming into this, he didn't race.
Yeah, he didn't race, yeah. And I remember being at High Point, and we do our, SMX Insider post-race show, and I was standing at Honda by Chase's bike, clean, hadn't been ridden, and I was like, we really need this guy back, because after what I've seen, this is the only guy that can touch Jet Lawrence. There is no one else, that can beat this dude. He's still the same guy. But he's gone through hell on earth since then, but he's still the same guy.
I got a question though. Like, what was it about Jet that made him untouchable? Because like you just said, Chase and the other guys are so close to him every weekend. It always felt like, man, they're just right there. But he was going to win anyway.
I just felt like Jet was always like managing things. And Chase was the only one that I felt like could put Chase into a position he didn't want to be in with speed. With just raw speed and talent, he could make Jet nervous, and then that nervousness is going to cause something bad to happen that Jet doesn't want to happen. He's the only one I saw that could do it.
Like RV, all those years, RV really only got scared of James. You ask him now.
That's all you want to talk to you about, James.
I would come in the truck and tell him your time. And you were the only guy that he was like, oh, if James is on it, I can't beat him.
I felt the same way about him.
Well, you weren't helping things.
Raining yellow, what?
You weren't helping things.
Oh, raining yellow, what do you mean? Yeah.
Well, that conversation, that 2013 Monster Cup, race between those two was like,
was great.
that was the epitome of their interaction. Like, it never got better than that.
Yeah, that was a good race.
That was
a good race.
that was.
I made
as good as racing can get.
sure to tell him about James's times. So
He would go into the truck and be like, RV, what are you going to do? He's got 4/10, and you're not even jumping. He's doing the 3 out that you're not even doing. What are you going to do?
honestly, he would smile rub his hands together and go like, I don't know, I don't know. He really was. He was not. He was so loose, like behind the scenes about that. It was really funny to see him.
He must have saw the old videos because he don't know who he was racing at. Yeah, I was.
That wasn't you at 100.
I was broken. I was still broken.
Let's talk about Eli Tomac a little bit. You guys mentioned that. Going to be out for a little while. It sucks for the series to see that. He has taken some hits here, man, and it is not good.
I don't like it, man. You guys know me. I'm not a hardcore opinion hot take guy.
He's a classy, well, he's classy.
And well, that's part of the problem here. Eli is super classy. I've said this in multiple forums. I'm going to say it again. I think it's time to start thinking about, why am I doing this, man? Because this is 3 crashes out of 4 races, all pretty much unpreventable. There's nothing he can say that's like, that crash in the whoops at Cleveland, I can make sure that doesn't happen again.
Or I was trying to quad this or whatever. Yeah.
Right, he wasn't like, it was 2 laps to go and he was letting it hang to try to maybe overset. These are just weirdo racing incidents. 1 in qualifying and 2 on the first lap. So, if I'm his wife, I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, don't you think, to your point, that like, okay, I'm sure a lot of people in this room have kids and responsibility, like all that's done, you put the kids to bed, you're in bed, maybe you're watching your favorite show, maybe you're just you both trying to go to sleep. You don't think that she's ever like, you think maybe it's time?
If I'm her, I'm saying it.
Like,
Because
you've won all the things, we have all the money, we have this incredible property, like, we have accomplished everything that life you wanted to. We have everything that life has to offer. And now, all it would take is glimpsing of that photo once.
Dude.
Where his neck is perpendicular to his body. And you'd be like, I don't know that we're, like, I don't know how that conversation would go, but I would almost guarantee the conversation's happened.
Yeah, and look, Joe Shimoda had a really bad one in the offseason, right? But to me, there's a difference between Joe, who's looking at like, dude, I just won the SMX title last year. I have a lot to give. I have a lot to, and there's a lot of money I haven't made yet. I can't quit at age 22 or whatever Shimoda did. But Tomac, if I'm his wife, I'm like, why are we doing this? I hate to say that. I'm not usually.
But he does have 3 kids under the age of whatever. He does want to probably leave the house.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it.
Yeah. He does want to go racing.
He wants to go racing.
All I'm saying
He loves
is,
racing.
the more times this happens, the harder the conversation gets, both internally and with whoever he cares about.
Because I don't know what his defense is. Like I said, the nature of those crashes, he cannot say, trust me, that won't happen.
No, this has all been happenstance. Like the Cleveland one, sure. Maybe don't use that tire, don't get loose in the wound, like, but late, not his fault. Last week, like, those are all racing can happen. They can happen every single time you go out for the rest of your career, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
James, what do you think?
I was just thinking about, in general, like, I'm at the races, I was thinking about my boys, I'm like, man, I want to be home. And then when I'm home, I'm like, I want to go back to the races. So I'm thinking about, like, maybe it's not Eli, maybe it's at home saying, like, maybe you should go racing.
But out of here.
Hey, I was trying to show your kids highlights, dude.
Yeah.
They were not having that.
That's why I want to go back. You know, we were having a conversation about that. I'm thinking about starting a podcast with my kids. It's a Somac conversation, but you know, just speaking of the Eli thing, maybe one of the hardest things why it's harder to hang it up is because of what happened. Like when, for me, like in 16 when I was slow and I was like, I felt like it was me. I'm like, I just can't do it. Compared to, you know, when it's things like what happened to him last weekend, that he gets in the incident in the Salt Lake City. That's almost harder to go because he was really happy. I think half the Supercross season we were saying that it's probably the best he ever looked. And he has this incident, he goes down. But I would say it'd be harder to walk away that way because you're like, it's not me. Like I'm almost giving up because of like my circumstances, not because I'm not good enough. That makes it harder.
It makes it harder, right?
Yeah. Here's something interesting to think about. Honestly, Tomac was fastest qualifier in Salt Lake. He probably wins.
Yeah, with all the other shenanigans going on, right?
He probably wins that race.
Yeah.
And honestly, he's probably podium last week. Do you think Jeets and Jet run him down? He started ahead of him. He's probably on the podium.
He didn't look phenomenally well in practice.
No, he didn't.
Did you guys hear this story about James's kids and me in the press box? Yeah. Oh, okay, all right.
Don't care about James.
They don't. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Who's the best number 7 in their mind in motocross?
I would sit them down, I would pop their eyes open with toothpicks, and I would take them down and just show your highlight reel.
I think that's illegal.
Show highlight reel over and over and over.
No, I just leave the PBJs out to lunch. Yeah, I just AP would have done it. So,
Yeah, he would have done it. Dude, yeah, I don't know. That's unfortunate for them. Like anything. How many people are like, I have gone last first and I have won Lotus 5 minutes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, almost you would throw anything, and James would be like,
I've gone first to last. I get from first to last. Yeah.
And lost 5 minutes?
I did that all the time. All the time, I promise you.
they see me as dad. That's who it is. Dad's not that cool, actually.
I pushed my life back to the pits.
Oh my god.
But to your point, Eli wants to go racing. Like he very, very, very badly wants to go racing. So I do think he's going to race next year, which is great for all of us. It's just my biggest fear of wanting to watch Eli race is the more it's like a cumulative effect of these, the odds of him racing longer, I think, goes down.
I got a crazy one for him. You think there's a part of Tomac that's like, even with the big season slump, Kenny ended up winning the title. Maybe they're still going to win the title.
Yeah.
You think he even thinks that?
Yeah, I mean, Kenny was 31 down, right? So, like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt in Eli's mind that he could have won the title.
There you go.
No doubt. Like,
So that
if you had asked me halfway through the series who the best guy was, I would have said Eli Tomac immediately.
I mean, even with the mid-season slump, he's probably like, I was really close to Robson in points with 4 races to go before I got hurt. Maybe I still would have won. Not inconceivable. So maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's right there. He's like, yeah, but if I don't crash, and he could go 2 more years without any of these also, he could still win.
Yeah, I think Eli, I mean, I don't know what he thinks, but if I'm in this situation, I think the Supercross would be harder. Let's be honest, it was on him, you know, and so I feel like when the championship was gone, then he went back to himself. I think if Eli was under the pressure, because I kind of know that feeling, under pressure of having to win the championship, then I think what happens, he ties couple races, it makes you quit. Because it's no fun. Every weekend, week out, it sucks. It's the off-season, all that pressure, but when you get to go out, and not like I got 14 where it wasn't like third place was actually good, and winning, it makes you, the week testing is fun, the off-season is fun, the racing is fun, and it's a lot easier to work on just race by race, like just winning that race. That's your championship compared to that whole long game. But every day week sucks, you know, when it's in the championship. So I think if he was the championship pressure, like where Jed is or Hunter, I think he quit.
Is there anything to listen? Ever since your buddy's trophy in Daytona broke, it went downhill. Is there anything to the trophy?
Transfer power?
And transfer
Power, yeah.
I heard it right there. Transfer power.
My guy Frank, between the barricade jumping 2 years ago or whatever, and then the trophy, Frank's had some
Like a chiclet. I watched it go, "Ew!"
Yeah.
right out of his mouth.
Yeah.
His last winning moment of his career, as of at least now, is that. That's his last win as of now. What a way to go.
At least he has one. I can't
Listen,
believe
Your kids broke yours for real.
I don't even have a motorcycle on top of my Daytona.
You know they're breakable.
Yeah, because they were playing with the ball I told them to stop playing with, and next thing you know, I don't have it. And that was my last one. So,
Damn!
yeah.
So it's like one of those Sports Center commercials right there. I got all these trophies and the kids break them because they're all in the house.
Well, remember too, Red Dog, when I first started working for him, went to Florida. His first ever national win was 95 high point. He's got the trophy in his shed holding up the door. Where his gas is.
It was a doorstop.
It was a doorstop. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? This is your first. I mean, okay, granted, it was this tall with a little guy on the top. It wasn't exactly extravagant, but I'm like, your first ever national win, ever, and the trophy's a doorstop in the shed? Wow. Okay.
He knew he was going to win tons.
Steve would sleep with this every night. It would be Steve, Trophy, Augie, Pookie, and some random cat.
He won so much, Steve. He won so many trophies.
He did, you're right.
All right, we're going to give a shout out here. It's awesome to have the great James Stewart with us. We'll have more guests in a moment, but we got to give a shout out. We actually have someone who won a race this year, almost lost it, in our crowd, allegedly. Hopefully he's on outside. So, the KTM Junior Supercross Challenge. Big race in St. Louis. My guy Justin Brayton, his kid lined up. He actually got fourth, but we manipulated the results to make him say he got sixth, which is the same position my kid finished when he raced that event. We just wanted to keep it the same. Wow. Yeah. We rigged the results so we know the same result as my kid, but the winner of that race is a local, and he's here, Placerville's own. Let's hear it for Ace Deercamp. Give it up for Deercamp. Where's he at? Ace, are you here? Oh, there's Ace. Nice. Right on. Nice. Here, we'll bring you up here, Ace. Hang out. You come to the center. You're old enough to go on.
Steve Lampson used to live in Placerville.
All right, easiest part. Tell me about the race in St. Louis. How'd you win it?
Got a good start and tried my best and I didn't fall.
That's it.
But actually, that's what worked for James every single time. What you just said, that was James.
Cheese
Because if you
Dorado.
fell, you won if you didn't fall. That was you.
Well, I fell a lot, so.
Lee, just as like Loretta's for you right now. This is exactly what you do.
We run this program. Ace, are you racing Loretta's? Will I see you on the podium at Loretta's? There we go. How fun is it to ride a supercross track? So you're on the electric 50. How old are you? You're 9. How fun is the track for a 9-year-old? Is it actually cool? That is awesome. We're pumped for you. How far away from here do you live?
20 minutes.
Local guy. Let's hear it for Ace. KTM Junior.
I got a question for the fans. By the way, what was James's record of wins when he didn't fall? Was that
100%.
No, was it 4 years? 5
Four?
years?
Was it way longer than that?
Was it 6 years?
He was well into the premier class.
It was.
I was so hoping you didn't know that we called you the cow last week when I said on the show.
Oh, he knew.
I know I knew. I was hoping he didn't know.
Yeah.
I said something.
I know you did. I was like, ah, damn it.
It was like 6 years. If you didn't fall, you won the damn race.
I know. That's why we suck. Because I was like trying not to fall. So, yeah.
It's just a phenomenal record. Real quickly though, before we let James go, who is is it Magoo? Is it Lanny? Who's the greatest NorCal racer? Am I missing one? Is it Lanny? What? Lone Wolf. We got a Lone Wolf vote.
Got some Max Bowen people. Okay.
But Lanny, right? 225 titles.
We're talking talent. Sorry, they're talking talent Bowen.
Yeah, talent.
Okay.
Right,
No, Tyson. We're talking Tyson Bowen.
I know
Yes,
that.
Tyson Bowen is the greatest NorCal rider ever. Yes.
It's Lanny? It's Lanny, right? Okay, it's Lanny. Magoo was up. Magoo was from up here. Don't forget that 1-1-1-1 in the nations.
Do we need to bring Glover up here?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, wait a minute. And it should be Brad
Blackie can work out, absolutely.
Lanny's pretty legit.
What?
Lanny's pretty legit.
Yeah. I was teammates with Lanny.
Well, they're
99 Chaparral.
So Wacky's definitely that's enough said. But
Because Lackey doesn't go to Europe, he wins
yes,
a lot more races.
I always view this in like when I think about Hall of Fame, when I think about the best ever. Was there a point in your career when you were the best rider in the world on your machine? And for Steve Lampson, I would say for 2 years, that was true. Here, true. Globally, I don't care. He was the best 125 motocrosser alive. Like that's a pretty strong statement to make.
Shout out NorCal.
Shout out Lanny, yeah. All right, James, anything else for James for let him know? He's done one.
I'm sure there is, but he's got a show to worry about tomorrow.
He does.
We got to show tomorrow.
You know you don't want to worry about me, bro.
We doesn't even sleep. He's like a vampire. He's
17
red eyeing all over the place. He does like 17 weed shows a day.
I got 17 jobs between now and the show tomorrow.
JT's comment last week, there's nobody in the pits and you're walking around with your dumb camera.
But the trucks were pulling out. The last thing that happened at a motocross race is the semis leave, and we just still like, hey, we're just walking around here. Like you and the trash guys.
I don't know how JT's back in the hotel room.
Yeah.
It's like a time warp. It's like we've broken the time-space continuum. How quickly JT can be out of the race.
I move fast.
Stu, are you out of there? Are you out of there right away too, or do you hang?
What's that?
After the race, do you hang out a little bit, or do you hang? You're out.
It just depends if I catch flights.
Oh yeah.
I am in line with the people who watched all day that left at the checkered flag.
Yeah.
Me and them are in line battling to get onto the freeway.
Let's say hi to James Stewart, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We're going to bring up our next guest. Here he is. He's from the UK.
Tall, pasty man.
He's just walking around. He's walking around. Lewis Phillips, everybody from Vital MX. Give him a hand. We go from Stu to Lou.
Yeah, this is a downgrade of my life. It's a bit of a downgrade.
Lou,
A bit? I mean, I've been told this in past relationships, you are a bit of a downgrade. So, I understand how you feel right now.
Lou, let's talk Max Anstey, Jeremy Stewart, Chase Sexton.
All doing great, all thriving in life, as we do, because we know that racing isn't the most important thing. There's so much more to life than this silly thing we have going on tomorrow.
So we're
I
not
haven't quite found it yet. I'm sure there is.
No, he is definitely not. JT is not. He's 52 weekends a year.
What is it? Isn't there like a kid's cartoon called Blues Cruise?
Blues.
Blues Cruise?
Blues. Like you're looking for clues.
Where is this going? Well, I was trying to say Lou's Crew.
Lose group.
Could be Blues
Sexton
Clues.
and Steve.
Oh yeah, that's
Sexton and Steve Stewart.
Your guy Sewer. I don't know how many people follow MXGP closely here. Your guy Sewer, is that the all-time record?
All time and then some.
Okay.
it's never been broken.
Yeah, it's
ever.
like beyond. How many years?
13.
Okay, so his guy, Jeremy Sewer, in MXGP, for 13 years, did not miss a single race. So it's the record.
229 in a row. What a man.
So, Lou is also tied to Chase Sexton. We talked about Chase Sexton's had some ups and downs.
A little.
Yeah. His guy, Sewer, with the all-time win streak of just showing up to the races, decides to quit his team. And the streak ended not because he was hurt, but because he left the Ducati team and just did not race.
So
That's how it ends.
he did want to know because he bowed out on his own accord.
So it counts that way?
Does it count as like a pause?
Oh, you're out.
Sort of
It's
like
over.
Jet
Nah,
asking
it's over.
Hunter if the streak continued because of Lawrence won.
Now you don't get a sabbatical.
That maybe has no credence to it. to be honest.
You don't get a sabbatical. It was a hell of a run though. But hold on. Was this?
I did get this photo today if anyone cares.
What is it?
Oh yeah.
Is that him?
Yep.
With back to Suzuki.
2018 Suzuki. Okay. So I have a
Who even
question.
get a Suzuki in Europe? Cabora, Sylvain Shaw? We know people. Okay.
There is.
See,
So I have a question. Was this more a SeaWorld thing or a Ducati thing? Whose decision? No, that's not how it works. That's never how it works. Listen, I don't care if it's relationships or contracts or your job. That's bullshit. Sorry for the language. Somebody decided this. It wasn't both of them going, you know what? I think we're done here.
It's very similar to Prado and Cowie, let's say.
Okay.
That's the same as a
Okay,
Prado.
all right.
That was mutual, actually.
Both of
You don't want
them.
to, you don't want us.
It was actually less mutual than Prado and Cowie.
Okay.
so, Lou, Chase Sexton, what did you think last weekend?
Well, you know, 7-5 against the best racers in the world. It's quite an achievement.
Okay.
Really something to rest your hat on. You sleep good at night after that. But naturally, we know he can be the best in the world. That's what we wait for. Every day, that's what we're wanting. Obstacles in our way. They can't do much to stop us. They are at the moment, but you know.
Yeah.
They're breaking down slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly, we'll get over them.
Okay.
Were you here for last to first? Were you at the race?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Never
So
forget it.
Is that frozen in time in your mind?
Never forget it. Because that was where it all started for Lewis and Chase.
Oh,
I was 10 deep in the line to interview him.
10 beers deep?
That as well.
Okay.
I got to the front and I said to his chick, I'm just going to leave it. He doesn't want to do more
He has a
interviews.
chick?
And she said,
Hold on.
in 24.
He has a chick?
In 24.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah. That was the model one.
And she said, no, he'll definitely want to talk to you.
oh.
And that's where we set it in stone.
Oh, okay.
This is the model. Miami model.
Oh, yes.
I'm not saying like creepily like you are. I'm just affirming who we're talking about.
There's nothing by it. When he said Miami model, he was not
I
implying
don't know.
anything.
I didn't know like ooh. I wasn't. I would not. I didn't want to do that.
No, he's doing great. He did better than Prado and Cole last year.
Can we confirm his thoughts on why he crashed?
Crashes happen.
I don't think that's what. I don't.
Pushing the limit in the sport, crashes happen.
Okay.
Tip overs happen. Front ends can be unreliable.
There we go.
You think about Prado and like, God, that bike looks good. Holy shit,
You know what?
that looks good.
I want in on
I
that.
like that bike.
I want in on that.
That bike.
I could get on a KTM.
Yes, I do. I think he probably went by Eli's bike on the side of the track and thought, oh, that seems vacant. Wonder if I could just pull off to the side.
His bike was also laying there.
Yeah.
His same bike.
There you go.
And then your other rider, he's putting his ass all over social media.
Yes, it's a viable income source in the current world.
You did that? See this? Anstey. Oh, his butt cheek is just on
Oh, really?
Instagram.
Like
You guys see
OnlyFans?
that? You see Anstey's butt cheek?
I'm not an OnlyFans.
Injured butt.
It's horrific.
I recommend everyone gets on board with Anstey's arse quickly.
It's like a pay-per-play thing. Do I have to pay to see this?
So soon you will. This was like a free trial.
Oh yeah.
Before the launch.
Get them hooked.
Yes.
Then you hit them with a paywall.
Business 101, that's what I do.
We have a booth that's right by the starting gate at Pala. So James and I are in there. We can see riders going down to the staging area and picking their gates. And before the second Timothy Moto, I see, oh wow, I did not see that. That is
That's like
it.
Cardi B.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heavily
Not
bruised.
good. Not
Heavily
good.
bruised.
That's his ass.
That's juicy.
And that is not good.
Usually I have to pay for that kind of action.
Yeah. Did he ask you to Doc Navarro help him out?
Well,
Give him a little rub down.
I'm taking him to court over it currently because I feel like it violated certain practices.
I didn't know there were walls like
So
that.
I don't know if I can talk about it publicly, but the way I could break it down is I got back to his motorhome. I said, do you need anything? I offered him a bottle of water. That was what I was going for.
Yeah.
Did he understand you?
And he went,
When you said, would you like a bottle of water?
I tried to slow it down there to make it more. And he went, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. But, what do you think of my arse? And I went, he went,
Was he nice?
he went, does it look okay? I was like, oh, well, I don't judge men's asses frequently, but it's okay.
It's like a woman saying, well, look
Not
fat.
bad. Nice shape.
I wouldn't, it's not a 10 out of 10, but nothing to be sad about.
Dare I say juicy?
And then I sat here and went, get back out there. Go get some.
I see the riders go down to the staging area for Moto 2, and I see Max in street clothes walking. I'm like, I guess he's not racing. And then there's just Big Lou, just walking around with him. No one from Max's team. His mechanic, we know, couldn't care less.
Yeah.
His mechanic's out.
Yeah.
He just had
He's
Lou.
focused on the World Championship coming up.
Yes, that's true. He just had Lou. Although oddly, also in the media tent today, there's Lou, and there's Max's mechanic. Is this a thing?
I'm the nucleus.
Okay.
Every bits around me is how it works. No, what you're seeing could be the making of Team Lewis Racing. Lewis Racing. Some variation.
Okay. Seaver.
I'm
Yes.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed at Costa, Max's mechanic. He apologized to me last week and I told him I'm still pissed.
Why?
Because, okay, so I got a friend who works at Renthal.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my
It's not very subtle, but sure.
My friend texts me and goes, hey, this other team ordered handlebars for a test rider. And it matches this bin in a pro taper. Wow. So this pro taper rider is going to this other team to test the bike, which we know that all happens. So, Sherlock Steve sends Austin, my friend, my confidant, my buddy, a text
Not confident anymore.
and says, who uses pro taper Ben, because this team is getting a Ben to match that for this test.
This is very much Blue's Clues now, filling in the gaps.
So Austin tells me who it probably is. And I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. All right, good to know. Well, Austin turned around and texted the team that was testing with the rider and said, I heard you guys are testing Mars. Oh, I'm like, bro. So then my friend at Rental hits me back, not happy. Not happy at all. Yeah, you're in public. So then I go up to Austin, and he's like, oh yeah, sorry about that, dude.
He was curious himself.
Yeah.
He was curious himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyways, that's a long-winded story, but not stoked right now on the world champion again. You want to talk about Myrtle?
What's happening with you and Lucas Myrtle?
I don't know.
It's not. No.
Not stoked.
I'm trying to stay so far away from any of this.
That guy owes me money. I pay every month for this court updates. Like,
I don't think he owes you money.
well, I'm paying for these updates.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm paying for these updates to keep track of that court.
It's like saying like Otani owes me for having an ESPN app subscription.
Fair.
That's not how that works.
So anyways, yeah, I mean, some developments happened in the federal case.
You did. Listen, I'm on your side, right? You've been friends for 30 years. But you also did say he has an ankle monitor,
Well,
which I
what
guess he
else
does.
is
I don't
location
know, man.
monitoring?
I don't know.
I'm not a felon. I don't know there's different ways to location. Is anybody a felon out here? Did you know there's different
Folsom
ways?
is right around the corner.
Folsom is right around the corner.
That's right. Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Anyone get out of prison to come to this show? Anyone currently in prison?
Johnny Cash, Folsom. Shit, it's here.
That's here, bro.
I've always heard Folsom Prison Blues. I never put it together.
I have no idea.
Welcome to Hangtown. So it was here. Johnny Cash, that's cool.
Yeah, next town over.
Okay. All right, so anyway.
He's been discovering a lot of interesting trivia.
Unbelievable.
So the thing said he broke terms of the whatever.
Clearly you're not a lawyer.
No, and he has now a location.
Sir, you have broken the terms of whatever. We have now sentenced you to death.
I don't know, man.
So you assumed he had an ankle brace. He was monitored, but it wasn't an ankle brace.
I guess there's other ways of monitoring people.
And they just geo-track whatever you have.
So I got, thankfully for social media, a felon hit me up on Twitter
Oh, okay.
and said, yeah, you can location monitor a few different ways.
Oh, okay. Not necessarily an ankle brace.
Right.
They've made breakthroughs.
Yeah.
They've made
Yeah, they made
breakthroughs.
breakthroughs.
Brace technology.
You look like a felon in that shirt and general gear, I want to say.
You do look a little bit like Will Ferrell and Get Hard.
Yes,
A little bit like that.
Listen, man, we're just trying to learn. We're just trying to learn.
Cabby right on there.
Yeah.
How much you pay for that bling, sir?
Yeah.
Here's another one Steve learned this week. We got the opener of the WMX Championship. First motor today, second motor tomorrow.
Oh, wow. This may have been my favorite thing of the week.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
may have been
Yeah.
one of my favorite things that happened this week. It's one of my favorite things that happened this week.
This isn't a good look for me.
It's not a good look for Steve. Oh, so it's really hard to keep track of, like, there's several WMX racers that are dating riders in the pit, like male riders in the pit, and male riders dating us.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
No, it's not. It's really not that complicated.
No, there's a lot of cross promotion.
So Steve got confused and said, hey, this is interesting. If Lux Turner and Lola Turner end up getting married, they won't even have to change their last names. And we're like, no, they're not the ones dating, they're siblings, bro. That's why they have the same last name.
Okay. That's my bad.
I had some really harsh things to say.
That's my bad.
Really
In
harsh
my
things to say.
defense. In my defense.
No defense. You basically accused them of incest.
Dude, I know there's some dating going on between the pros and the WMX.
They're brother and sister, man.
I got that now.
Get a hold of yourself.
I got that now. But I mixed up all these
You couldn't put the connection together that they have the last name.
Dude, I was deep into a bike ride. I was in hot.
So what are you texting about this for?
I'm 30 miles in. It's hot.
So you're hallucinating.
The time to be thinking about WMX.
A lot of things are going through my head, man. When you're trying to not die on a bicycle, I I got it.
You know what? If Michael and Latoya Jackson had gotten married, Latoya wouldn't have had to change her last name, man. That would have been
I
fantastic.
got a torn rotator cuff, I got a sprained wrist, and a lot going on.
So between that, the ankle monitor, do you want to share something you got right this week?
Yeah, Johnny Cash was up there to post.
Just figure that out. I feel like I need to fact check that before I give you a point.
Okay, this is going to be a little obscure, so bear with me. Has anybody ever seen the documentary Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Nope, I'm sure you have.
I've seen it at least 200 times.
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
200 times. It's one of the most homoerotic things I've ever watched. He goes to Folsom Prison, okay, and does a flex off by himself in front of all the inmates.
What?
Yes.
Like a demonstration.
Go watch it. Absolutely. Johnny Cash there? Johnny Cash Ghost may have been there. Watch it, and Johnny Cash is dead.
This is like hey, we're gonna bring in Twitch to the guys to do a freestyle show to entertain.
Yep.
We're gonna bring some
Take his
jugglers.
shirt off and just start
Yeah, we're gonna
posing.
bring in a dude that
Starts
flex.
posing in front of all the inmates, man. Listen.
Oh my God.
I felt very uncomfortable watching this, and I do every time. I feel very uncomfortable.
So you went back for more.
The 200th time. Very motivational.
Okay, shocking JT made this into a weightlifting thing, but
I saw JT in the gym this morning.
couple questions. So, in between me getting mad at Austin, he was also telling me about how they don't have many pressure washers at Star. They got 7 riders.
I got more though.
They got some gas-powered ones they brought in. But also, Lou, maybe you can sort of confirm, Bobby, the owner, has said, hey, we're going to clip some of you guys.
Yeah, I guess from what I was told today, Bobby didn't realise how many riders he had until he saw it in the wild.
So,
And then was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this.
how are we going to clip these guys? Is there a ceremony?
Well, you said on your show,
Yeah.
most of them told me today, he thinks he's going back next year.
Okay.
Which throws everything out the window. He also told me he ran 2 seats last week. Like, 1 seat and then another seat on top of it? Yeah. He told me it was an experimental seat that didn't work. And like, yeah, no, of course.
Like a phone book.
Is this like the Canard double goggle thing?
It was basically one of those conversations with Muslims where I was like, yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever knows.
Yes or no?
He's also a NorCal guy.
I was gonna say, is Bozeman local? Do you consider Bozeman a local guy?
Like Sebastopol.
We're just gonna say
Sebastopol. Sebastopol.
how far away is
2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours is local.
Riders?
2 hours is local.
Riders E calls this something.
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Closer to this in Palo?
Exactly. Yeah, it's still North Carolina as well. Pollard is closer.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care who it is. I just want to see. I don't care who it is. I just want to see some sort of ceremony at the end of the day where a rider either gets decapitated or
This is like
put in a bag and thrown overboard.
this is like the Vinci Code type of ceremony
Yeah.
ritual.
And then you're off the team.
Like a blood wedding.
Yeah. I just want to see Bobby, Brad, maybe Deeks. You know, cut a guy every week.
Like literally cut him.
Yeah.
You want to see him literally cut.
How does Survivor work? They have a torch?
Yeah.
Torch be put out or?
Yeah, the torch gets put out. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe like most,
But you want more like Lord of the Flies than Survivor.
maybe Mosman's double seats. You get Kabong.
Whoever loses, their head goes on a stick.
Yeah.
And they walk around, the other team will walk
Yep,
around.
I'd like to see that.
The problem is, if they cut any riders, Bobby will then go out and find more riders. Masterpool will be on that team the next weekend.
Oh, you mean just because you think he's a championship
Championship contender.
You're out of control. You're out of control.
Wide open this year.
Master Pool has no bearing in this conversation.
Look how well he's done recently. It's amazing.
You think Bobby's aware of any of that? Like, if he cuts a rider, he's going to be like, let's call Masterpool.
It's kind of cool, JS7.
Sure. Yeah. He says he's super tight with Malcolm. I did not even know that.
Okay.
Bobby and Malcolm, super tight.
But they're similar personalities.
I think we both like to finish. We'll have
I don't know, I hung out with Kevin Wyndham last week at the Intense Ride Day.
Wyndham.
Yeah, K-Dub was there, right? And
He said hi to me.
oh,
I was shocked.
He's a legend.
He was so mad at me. The legend.
He's like, we're talking about Star and the team, because K-Dub's pretty plugged into the amateur scene nowadays, right? K-Dub's like, have you seen that dealership? I'm like, oh, I don't go to Mississippi much. So,
He has?
yeah. So,
In the flesh.
so I'm thinking,
K-Dub was the one that
I'm thinking it's some multi-line, massive dealership races. K-Dub looks around the parking lot of his right and goes, there's more cars in here than in Bobby's dealership. I'm like, wait, what? He goes, yeah, it's really small. Wow. And I'm like, so this is how he's funding racing? And Lakeman's like, I don't think so.
No, his wife is good at slot machines.
It was slot machine money. And roulette, maybe?
Slot machine money. So he's not Rick Hendrick.
No, it isn't. I thought he was Rick Hendrick. He is not. No, absolutely not. So I don't really know what's going on, but that's how somehow.
The story of his wife funding the team via gambling is all time.
Yeah.
That is all time.
Yeah.
Only in Moto. Only here.
Get the job done. So they might cut that. They might cut that.
All right, then let's just kind of wrap this thing up here shortly. Just in order of worry to most worry, Chase, Max, Sue. Most worry, number one.
Hold on, you can't put Chase in that list. He won the last Supercross of the year, man.
Okay, so he's third on his list.
That's tough. It's really tough. I see what you do here with a hard-hitting journalism.
Thank you.
Good job on that. And now I'm running out of ways to stalk as I try and figure this out in my head.
I have a follow-up.
I'm not worried. Chase won Salt Lake City, and thank you to JG for reminding me. Least worried, but 40th to first tomorrow. Stamp it, okay?
Okay, sounds like a bad start.
Okay. I'm the most worried about Max because his arse is black now. That's concerning.
Yeah.
It seems to be, I'm getting daily updates, photos.
It's gone black from purple.
Yep.
That's what it was. Purple.
Yes, it's getting worse. So we've got arse problems there. Not a sentence that I figured I'd say regarding motorcross.
He needs a double seat. If there's anyone that could use a double seat,
Yes.
Well, I don't know that he doesn't need a seat at all. He needs like a less than zero seat.
Mosman said the double seat helps with the stance.
How?
can't fall back on the
Get further forward.
Yeah, man.
Get further forward.
Questions from audience. Can we do audience questions? You guys do that?
He's still working here. And then in the middle,
Oh, okay.
We have Sewer, because I messaged him today in response to the photo and said, happy? And he said, happy in all caps.
oh wow.
Which isn't common with my riders.
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with your work, and that's what
Yeah.
So I have a follow-up.
All right, we got some questions out there.
Okay, while he does that,
We each got some questions.
I have a follow-up. What are the chances between 0 and 100 that Chase goes to Star next year?
I think lower than you think.
Lower than I think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's like 90.
Oh yeah, lower than that. Lower than 90 for sure.
I said 90. Yeah, all right.
Okay, lower than 90.
Yes.
Lower than 90.
It's a
Okay.
very good percentage.
Got any questions for Weege or any of us?
Sexton's won one of the last two races. Like one of the last two races that
Are you under the impression that Chase is super happy?
That was a big question going into the season. Would he be happy? I don't think so far he's happy.
7-5 is happiness.
75. Deek's gone. Deek's gone.
He was really pushing.
Deek's
Chase
gone.
was not stoked.
He was really pouring it on that last lap.
Yeah.
He was.
All right, sir, you got a question?
Yeah, it is. Steve, I always say that riders need to be more open about their income.
Your income, injuries or income? I couldn't hear.
Income. Salary.
Always been curious, what does the Pulp Empire bring you a year?
Calling you out. Calling you out.
Can you drop this mic? I need
Hey,
to
let me
drop
preface this. I want to hear it too. He's gonna hit you with so many overhead excuses right now. I promise you.
There's shell companies, there's ins, there's outs, there's accountants involved. No, I don't know. 175, I think. I think that was 175.
No. Is this a keeper answer? Is that, hold on.
I really think it's around.
Hold on. That's gross
No,
net
that's my,
after taxes.
That's my income tax. Income.
Total. No.
After all the expenses.
No. That's no. What is your gross income?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Exactly. That's what I thought.
I just somehow that 175 stands out in my head.
Before or after taxes, Chris Keeper.
Yeah, like after paying it.
I'm Keeper.
I gotta pay you two idiots. Him.
When do I get paid? I don't know. You insinuate
I
paid.
see you get paid. I literally get two you get paid.
That was for one show. One of your many shows. There are many paid.
You paid for the review show.
I'm actually still owed from Pulp like a month ago because I cannot accept.
That's right. No.
Sell. Wife will not
That was just
accept it.
too much technology for you.
Yeah.
No, my wife, you get hacked. Not allowed.
His wife says,
Sell.
Venmo is fine, but Zelle is sketchy.
Yeah.
That's what his wife says.
She's like, you're gonna get hacked. Get it in cash.
But Venmo is fine. You're like, wait, what?
She also thinks that P-Dub, if you're on a P-Dub and their helmets are gigantic looking, that they're going to break their necks just going over a bump. My wife is a little safety conscious. Yeah, anything else we want to lose? Here we go, bro.
We love
So I
Elisa.
got two questions. So,
We love Elisa.
one,
For your shirt.
light swap and dot swap update. And
Great question.
two, why is there such a disconnect between Triumph, MXGP, and Triumph USA?
Do you want to go first with part one?
What was the problem?
What the hell is going on with White Swap?
I thought it was a job swap.
He said both.
Oh, you can go first. Job swap. Job swap. Use a sham. It's a sham. It's not happening. That's classic deflection. I'm locked in to war. I'm locked in to what? Life swap is happening.
Yeah, right.
After Loretta's.
I will bet whatever you want is not
After
happening.
Loretta's.
So the weekend before
Which year? We're locked
Which
in.
year?
We're locked in.
I'm also locked in. Maybe High Point, after High Point. I definitely believe job swap's happening. Life swap's never happening. Forget
Do you
it.
think this guy's doing 230s in the States?
No, I'm not saying it's going to go well. I'm just saying it's actually going to happen.
We're locked in. Thank you for your concern.
One thing. And Triumph, I just think there's too many managers on this side. Too many egos, too many people who want to be right. Like they've denied MXGP insight and whatever else. So too many egos. Simply. I think they want to work together, but they both also really want to be the better team.
On that note, Jeremy Coker on the Pulp Show Monday via his request.
Oh, yes.
I don't think he's really stoked about some of this stuff.
I don't expect you to know this. It's okay to go. Do you know how much different their bikes are? 250 side?
Well, they've got a new chassis in MXGP this year, which I can't appeal, obviously.
MX2.
MX... Thanks. Let's see if we can stand there all in the past. Neither of us knew that it was MXGP. Thank you for your translation. So yeah, I think wildly different. Because I don't think the MX2 guys were stoked last year, and I think they did stuff to fix it that they can't do here yet. Yeah. So,
To me, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody involved other than Ricky.
did you scuba? Excuse me? Scuba?
I do, but I don't talk to anybody regularly inside the program to know what's going on. The GP bikes look a lot better, especially in the starts. The starts really stand out as the GP bikes look a lot better. And yeah, I know the chassis is different, but like, look on the starts. I know that in the 450 anyway. So like, look at the starts at 250 right now, and it's a sea of everybody not Triumph. And maybe Swole would be the difference. Maybe.
That leaves Deacon Jones better at Supercross, right?
Hey, Jones.
And he is better at Supercross than I said.
What do we been saying? It's like how much evidence?
First race ever.
People just tell me, like, he's better off.
Eli's injury, and you think Teams and Riders should maybe give a second look to recognize it?
I couldn't hear it.
I heard parts of it. Eli injury.
Should guys start thinking about neck braces again? He's
Oh.
specified Atlas. Nice move. What do you think?
I mean, look, those guys will tell you there's independent data, that it saves people, that it helps you. They'll publish it, they'll show it to you. So why not, right? Like, I mean, I don't wear one, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite. But yeah, I mean, nowadays they got one that's really low. If you're J-Mart yet, they got one for you. If you're a normal person, they got one for you. I don't know, why not, right? But again, I don't wear one, so I mean, did you see those guys' Instagram? They said it would.
Yeah, I could never make it work. So I don't have I never wore it. I tried and I could never get it to be right.
You needed the low one.
It would always bounce into the side of my helmet, and it just wasn't for me.
One thing that is in the discussion that people don't realize there's a middle ground. I have heard pro riders say, look man, I am slower when I have it on. It's not that I don't believe it's safer. I have to make my living going as fast as possible. It is a risk I have to take. So I think the assumption is when they don't wear it, they don't think it's actually safer.
Yeah.
I think there are guys that are like, I think it is, but if it's possibly a tenth of a second alive,
Yeah.
there's a one turn where I can't do this, I can't wear it.
JB said one time, like, looking ahead, if you're like at a bottom of the rock with leaf or whatever, and you look up, it stops you from looking up.
Yeah.
That's what JB was saying.
And I've heard Chad Reed on both sides. After Fonseca got hurt, he yelled at me every single day about not wearing one. Every day he would yell at me about not wearing one. And then when Andrew McFarland died, he said, I'm never wearing one ever again. So, choose your fire. Who knows?
There are definitely people at the pits that feel the sport's less safe than not having one on. And in this sport, you'll never know. You'll never know the answer. You'll never know.
All right, any other questions?
This guy was here the whole time. Yeah, you're
Do you bet any money that Sexton ever wins another title? Oh, take all my money.
Yeah, no, I would not bet against that.
Lewis, those are fighting words for you. Those are fighting words.
He's going to win this championship right now.
There we go.
And around 32.
Like, is he's 1 year younger than Hunter, or the same age as Hunter?
I think he's 1 year older than me.
Okay.
I think he's 1 year younger than me.
I thought
it was older.
Anyways, a lot of old guys right now, and there's the Mutant, Jet, and Deeds, and then honestly there's a bit of a gap, and Jason's the next kind of youngest guy, right?
Bro,
Well, Kunin, sure, if they
do not over... Do you know who won the Supercross title this year?
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. It's definitely possible.
Oh, he just, he's 2024 won this. Like, 2024 Supercross, he was the best guy once Jet hurt himself. Like, unequivocally.
If Ken Rossi could be the friggin' 2026 Monster Energy Supercross champ, Chase Sexton could definitely win another title at some point.
Yeah.
You'd never,
I would bet against that. Absolutely would not. No, I would not. He's a really good dirt bike rider.
Yes, one of the best. And what a human as well while we're here. We don't need to talk about what great person he is enough.
I don't know why you're calling on Monday night.
I think he's trying to call in right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He can't get through.
You know, Russ, I want you to know something about your guys' team losing the streak. You would not know this, but the most lauded longevity streak in any sport ever is this guy named Cal Ripken, who played in every baseball game for like 19 years. That's one of the most lauded sports and baseball records ever. The streak ended on the last day of like the 19th year. The last day of the season, he said, I'm not playing today. He just wanted to end it under his own terms. He's like, it's just been talked about too much. It's just time to let it go. And it is highly respected that he went about it that way. So there you go.
Yep, and I expect to see a Racer X column explaining all of that and asking Cyril.
Lewis, Cal Ripken, Johnny Cash, all the things that you're very familiar with.
Honestly, this has been right in my wheelhouse.
Right.
Honestly,
Have you ever heard of Johnny Cash?
I know who Johnny Cash is. I didn't know he was dead and in prison.
He wasn't in prison.
No,
He performed as a prison.
Take it back.
I don't know why I never put Folsom County Blues together. I don't know what happened there.
So he was never in prison.
No.
I don't know if he was ever in prison, but the Folsom part of this story was not him being in prison.
All right, everybody, listen, thank you, PCT Motorsports, Dwayne's Body and Paint, Progressive Landscape, Plumbing, Deertown Vineyards, Zimmerman Plumbing, Deertown Vineyards, Dutch Work Connection. Thank you, James Stewart, James Stewart, and then Lewis. Lee, JT, thanks guys, I appreciate you coming out, thank you. All right, let's give a round of applause for our host tonight. How about that? Hey, a couple of thank you, cheers.
motocross fan, I cannot believe that James Bubba Stewart was here today. How about that? James Stewart, man of the people. Nobody has ever ridden a motorcycle like that guy. Lewis and Steve, I just want to thank them for all they do in the sport and provide us with all kinds of media content all week. When we're out there supposed to be doing our jobs, and we're listening to 10 to 15 hours a week of podcasts, we have these guys to thank for that. So thank you for all you guys do there. And also the two Jasons here, two hardest working guys in the sport. They are everywhere doing everything. Great display of just work ethic and making it happen. Tune in to Hangtown tomorrow. You're going to see these guys on the screen live. Again, just thank you guys so much for coming. We really appreciate it. One more round of applause for them. Hey, I want to thank all of you motocross fans of PulpMX listeners here for coming tonight. When we put this together, we really had no idea what to expect. There could have been 10 people here, or there could have been what we got tonight. So thank you guys so much for showing up. I really appreciate you guys showing up tonight. And one final thank you to the Dorado, Saloon and Grill, Ron and Kat Martin for putting this online and trusting us to do this. And make sure you guys are ordering food, buying drinks, tipping your servers. Much appreciated. And finally, one more final thank you to our sponsors, Rob Zimmerman Plumbing, Dwayne's Body and Paint, Guts Racing, Works Connection, Beer Can Vineyards, PCP Motorsports. Guys, we got a host of people, Progressive Landscapes that came here to make it happen. One big round of applause. Thank you guys so much. Hang out with this adventure. Here we go.